Good question. There is a scientific reason behind it, because there is a nerve that goes from your brain to some part which is vital, and putting a dot kind of, activates that nerve. That's one.
Is it like a hole or?
No, it's a. I got something. Let's just see. So this is like a sticker. You just take it, and these are fancy. What I'm wearing is a simple. You just take it and then you just put it here, right? So when you do it, it kind of presses the nerve, and then it activates, and then you get like positive energy. So that's a scientific reason, and there are many beliefs. Some people say, everybody has a third eye here, and the third eye represents angerness, and you kind of put this to shut that eye. That's one belief. But I like to believe the scientific reasoning. So you can take a look.
How long is the flight from here to India?
The total journey is minimal 21 hours with a layover in between. Like a 10-hour and then a 4-hour layover and then another 8 hours, or 16 hours, then a couple of hours layover and then 4 hours. So minimal 21 hours is the flight time. Yeah, long flight.
What was your life like as a child?
Back in India, exciting. We didn't have any of the technology. We would be playing on the roads, different kind of games. Most of the games are similar to what you guys play, like hopscotch, things like that. But we were very disciplined. Study. When we have to study, we used to study. When we have to play, we used to go out and play, out on the streets. Not the technology play, not games, not the video games.
What do you like to eat?
I like to eat Indian food, but I try everything. I have no, reservations about anything. I eat everything. I cook every day Indian food at home, and then we go out and eat whatever food I eat.
What's your favorite food?
Indian food.
Like
So Indian food, there is a, what's the equivalent one? It's called puri. It's like, you fry it in the oil, and then it kind of puffs up, then you eat with the curry. That's my favorite.
The first time that you tried pizza, was it good?
No, I didn't like it, but now I'm okay. I deal with it.
What is the traditional Indian food?
Biryani. Biryani is rice with lots of spices. It's very long procedure, long process to make it. And then of course lots of curries. We get all Indian vegetables here. There are a lot of Indian stores everywhere. We get Indian vegetables, and we make different kinds of curries. There are different kinds of breakfast. Similar to like pancakes. That's also my favorite. A thin version of a pancake is a very typical Indian breakfast.
Okay, so I went to an Indian restaurant and there were these desserts where they were weird little balls and then they poured a bunch of syrup on them. What are those called?
I'll let her answer.
It's called gulab jam.
So that's her favorite. That's why I wanted her to answer. It's a dumpling kind of, and then you fry it in ghee and then you put sugar syrup on it. You like them? Yeah, it's good. I'll get to it. Oh yeah, Indian food is very much, it has a lot of spices. If it's not spicy, we use a lot of salt, and it's an equivalent to pepper, red pepper, not the black pepper. That's one big difference. And then, of course, American food, I find it little less, spicy and really little black, to be honest.
What Indian state do you live?
Good. I'm from Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh. It's in south. You're from India, right?
No.
Are you gonna pass these out to everyone? I mean, everyone wears one.
I just got them to show. I know somebody
sort
will
of want one.
definitely. You want one?
Yeah.
You can have it. I got it just to show. I'm sure somebody will ask about it.
It's just the women wear.
Yes.
And
just
is
the
there a
women.
difference between when you're married and when you're single?
Um,
on there?
There is, but again, that's kind of blurring out right now. People, the married women used to wear a red one,
Okay.
but now it's all fancy.
Oh, okay.
Please feel free to take one if you like to. No problem.
Wait, did you give them?
Okay, all right, moving on. Languages, many languages. As many languages as the number of states. I don't even know the count of states anymore because it keeps changing. And then within each state, there is a different dialect. How you say something could be very different between, me and my neighbor. It's that different. So according to a survey they did in 2001, there are 234 mother tongues, 122 major languages. So you might wonder how anybody communicates, right? But most people speak English. National language is Hindi. Namaste is one word. That's pretty common. But almost every educated Indian speaks English. Our textbooks are only in English, not like in other countries where we have their regional languages. And besides that, they do make sure you learn the language of that state. So there are a couple of language classes, very different for each state. Okay. Good question. I know Hindi, that's a national language. Telugu is my mother tongue. And then English, so 3. I know a little bit about Spanish. I can't speak, but I can understand. So 3.5, maybe 3/4.
Oh yeah. In India, you said that they invented like pie and everything. How math?
India is very math heavy. India is very math heavy, and right from kindergarten, the syllabus is very higher. But what the difference is, what I find here, raising Hindi here all through kindergarten, what we study here is like a overall packet. In India, it's more about textbook. They have a textbook and it's strictly followed, page by page. Here, textbook is not that much used, right? Because I remember asking teachers, like, which textbook do you use? And then we don't use textbooks. We teach topics. So that's the difference. Okay, moving on to lifestyles. Typical day of a student, a mom, of a dad, weekdays and weekends. Just, kind of want to talk about it. So let me start with students. They get up in the morning, do their chores, get ready, go to school. The school starts from 9 to 4. Elementary, kindergarten, middle, high school, everybody's on the same schedule, and everything is in one school. It's not different school like here. So they all go to school at 9 and then go through there are 7 to 8 classes, and that's different there where the students sit in one class, the teachers go around, just like elementary. And that way they make, the same classes together for an entire year, and then next year, and then year after until they move. So their friendships go a long way. And then they come home, they do their homework, and then they go out and play. Used to be. Now I think they play on their iPads, iPhones. We try not to encourage that. And then they watch TV and then they sleep. That's typical student. Mom, if she's home, she's not working, mom is different, but house mom, she wakes up, cooks breakfast, takes care of the kids, then cooks lunch, takes care of everything in house, then kids come home, feed them, cooks dinner, take care of the house, and then they go to bed. Too much work. Yeah.
So I know in some countries you have usually warm lunch and a cold dinner. Is it that case in India?
Indians like to have warm, everything warm. Everything warm. Okay, working mom is, I'll get to it. Working mom is different. Working mom takes, takes care of business in the morning, packs everything, goes to school, goes to work, come back, and then take care of kids, typical. Dad, Indian dads doesn't help as much you know, house chores. It all falls back to mom. It's changing, but I'm speaking about traditional. Dads, weekends, you know, their family, again, since family is important, all the family members get together, meet, have dinner or lunch, spend time, watch movies, you know, talk about the things they need to take care of, you know, it's a quality time we spend with family. It's very important. Okay, all right, sorry, you had a question.
Ace, did you have a question?
Oh, never mind.
Never mind, okay, but you can ask me if it comes back to you again. Okay, next one. Okay, government. I'm sure you learned a lot about this. It's a democratic country. Each state has its own house, we call it as parliament, and then, you know, representatives get elected, just like here. Then each state sends a couple of representatives to the central house is called Lok Sabha. Head of the leading party is chosen as the prime minister. In India, prime minister has more executive authority than president. And we recently have a new prime minister. His name is Modi. He's creating vibe, actually. There are lots of hopes and expectations on him that he'll do something good for the country. He actually came and visited USA, I believe, a couple of months back. So if you hear name Modi, now you know who he is. Geography. I'm sure you learned about it. Oh, sorry.
Is, like, when you're able to drive a car, is it still 16 over there, or,
16.
like, whenever you're able to drive a car, you're able to...
Oh, the age.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually 21.
21?
Yeah, but the driving is different. It's not left, it's right.
Mm-hmm.
I always get confused left and right, so I have to think what I'm saying. Yeah, it's other side.
I went
What
to
it is,
Africa, and that happened in there.
Yeah.
Wait, like the wheel is on the left side and right side?
No, the driving is on the right side. Right or left? I'm getting confused.
It's on the right.
Right.
So how, when you get into your car, your mom's driving on the left side. When she gets into her car in India,
It's
the
on the right
driver,
side.
the steering wheel's on the right side.
Yep.
You guys drive on the left side, right?
What's the difference between the roads?
Yep. I never drove in India because, you know, car was a luxury back then. And I learned after coming here. And I thought I could go back and drive. I tried, no way. No way. It's not only the right and left thing, it's also the traffic, the population. You know, you see people walking all over, you know, on the roads, and you also have, you know, animals walking on the road, because it's a very populous country. Right? It's 1.2 billion, as I say there. Yeah, probably it's more than that right now. So when you go to India or any of those countries, you'll be shocked for the first time because you see a lot of people on the roads. You don't see that much here. Okay, so close to equator, so it's a tropical warm climate. 4 distinct seasons. You have summer, it is hot. Then you have rainy, it is rainy, it pours. July to September is rainy, and most of the time we end up going to India at that time. And I like rainy season in India because it's nice. It's not hot, it's nice. Autumn is from October to November, and winter is from December to March. They say March, but it is anywhere between December to January. Population is 1.2 plus. New Delhi is the capital. I think there are 28 states and 7 union territories. It could be more because they keep changing the states and mixing and dividing, so you never know. Okay, that's the end of it.
Do we want to do questions for the next 5 minutes and then,
Yeah, I have some Indian currency, just one can pass it on. 1 rupee, 2 rupees. I was looking for more, I couldn't find, just grabbed what I had.
Is winter, like, real winter, or is it just...
Oh,
It's not icy or, you know, snowy, it is cold.
I was asked if it snowed.
No. It snows in northern part where there is, lot of hills and mountains, but not in south.